Hey Dystonia Warriors, welcome to Thursday, September 7th. I almost forgot what it was. Today is September 7th, 2023, which is absolutely insane. And I understand I filmed a video for you guys yesterday. If you guys have not already watched it, I highly encourage you guys to watch it. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what my dystonia was yesterday, how it was like last night, and I want to try to film it, but it's going to be hard. I'm going to have to try to get somebody who is willing to just film my dystonia when it acts out bad and either send it to me or use my phone or whatnot. But anyway, let me just get into the story. So I was outside. I wanted to say like I want to say it was like 5:15. I was around outside, but my toes started to curl, but I didn't really think that much of it. I didn't think it was that bad. It didn't feel that bad. And then we slowly came inside by like 5:40, 5:45ish, so around that general area. And then I went inside. My toes were completely curled from my left side, and it was super duper painful. And I ended up trying to just sit down, just relax, still watching the kids for my job. And I still had about like an hour, less than an hour and a half, let's just say that. And one of the kids told the staff that he's going to go put away a book or something, and the staff is like, okay, yeah, go. But I'm like, a staff needs to be in there, because that's what we were told. And he didn't, so I ended up hopping because my leg decided just to bend or curl, however, whatever makes sense. And that was extremely painful, because I could not straighten my leg for the life of me. And I ended up going, and then one of the staff was behind me while I was trying to turn around, and she's like, I need to go around you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't move right now. My leg is bent. I'm in a hopping position. My toes are curled. I'm having a bad spasm episode, whatever you call it. And then I try to focus and put my leg down. I tried. I ended up had to walk on my heels just because my toes were curled. It was just not pretty. My leg didn't even fully go straight out when I was walking. It was still bent pretty big, and I'm just like, I was so, and then I ended up sitting down quietly. For those of you guys that know me or you've seen me or whatever, when I'm extremely hurting due to dystonia, I'm silent. I'm extremely silent when it's really, really bad. So I'm just like, not attention seeking, like want people to like look at me when I'm hurting. Like, if anything, I'm trying to avoid that. And then my coworker, who always picks me up and always drops me off, he noticed me, and he's like, are you doing okay? I'm like, no. And he's like, are you having like a spasm episode thingamajobber? And I'm like, he's like, is there anything I can do? Just let it be. I'm like, yeah, because it hasn't really been this bad in a while. I want to say since like last year. Like, I do have spasm attacks. I do have those, but it hasn't been all at once. It was so much to handle. And then my coordinator, she looked at me and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. It's just because of my disability, dystonia. I can't really control it, and it just really overall hurts. So she's like, do you want, what can I do? I'm like, because I feel like that for me is a really hard question. When someone's like, if there's anything I can do, let me know. And because I don't want to be like, say something and it's too much. I don't know if I can give you an example, but I don't know if any of you guys can relate, because sometimes I guess I'm afraid if I like ask for something that I'll get rejected, you know. And she's like, well, when you think about it, bring it up, and we will see if it is a yes or no. And I was like, okay. I didn't need anything because I have to kind of deal with my dystonia. Like, nothing can make it worse. I mean, nothing can make it 100% better. So I just like kind of dealt with it and just kind of stayed to myself as I was watching the kids. We only had like 4 of them, so it wasn't like a big worry. But I ended up just taking some breathers and just kind of trying to do some dystonia exercises. And then it was time for us to leave when all of them left. And I was just like, this has been a rough day. It wasn't the whole day. It was just that moment that made it feel like a rough day. But I ended up, my coworker ended up, as he always does, thank you, for taking me home. And I did tell my college friends that I was going to hang out today. Because they always hang out like on Wednesday and Tuesday. I think they're starting to again. And I did. And I was like, should I just cancel? Which I should have in the first place. That would have been responsible. And then they text me, I'm on my way to get you. And that should have been my side. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm kind of spasming. Out of control, twitching. And I was twitching. And I was just, it was bad. It was, in my eyes, it was pretty bad. And, it was bad. But I ended up going. I didn't stay that long. I only stayed in like an hour. They had dinner and I was doing okay. I was still tight. I did take Tylenol before I left though. And then one of my college friends, which for some reason I thought that she was mad at me, because every time I was there, she would just always like avoid me, which she was not. She didn't mean to, and I would feel bad blowing up her phone. But she has like weird, like sometimes it goes through, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, but she's not mad at me. Hallelujah. Nobody in that household is mad. None of my college friends are mad. And it's funny because I don't go to college. I want to go to college, but it's expensive. I wish I was going to college like UNR and all that, or TW. I don't know, a bunch of other cool but I'm not. But I know college. I made college friends, and I never knew these people before. And they all moved to another. They all came from another state, and they're here, and they're really amazing people. So I ended up just being in pain and going home. I was crying because it was so bad, and they took me home. So I was home by 8. I went to bed pretty early, and that's what happened yesterday. Like I said, I will try to show you what it's like with my dystonia. It's not always easy, but I will try. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and bring on the weekend. It's coming. It's literally in 2 days. Well, technically Friday can be. You just gotta go through school first, and then it's the weekend. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.